Good morning and welcome to the Hills of Maplewood. Oh, my friends, it is absolutely gorgeous out here in the Hills of Maplewood this morning. It's not too cold, not too hot, just right as far as the temperature goes, as far as coming out here in the Hills of Maplewood. But you know what? The conditions have been just right. So as you can see in the trees behind me, and on this little twig here that I have in front of you, is what old timers would call the hoarfrost, or the frosted trees. Now, if you were to talk to some of our old timers that would say, you know what, when you see a thick frost like this in the middle of the winter, mark your calendars, and 6 months from now, we will get rain. So I know that my dad would always check that, and you know what? A lot of times he was right. In 6 months from now, we could see some rain due to the frost that we have on the trees around us and the beauty that God has bestowed upon us. Like I said, it is just gorgeous out this morning, and so it's been a pleasure of mine to be able to come on out to these unique places that I call the Hills of Maplewood, to bring to you a word of hope from God. And so this morning, as we look at the beauty around us, as we see the frost on the trees and the snow on the ground and such, I came across a text that I want to share with you. It's coming from Psalm 147, verses 16, 17, and 18. Listen to these words. He spreads the snow like wool and scatters the frost like ashes. He hurls down his hail like pebbles. Who can withstand his icy blast? He sends his word and melts them. He stirs up his breeze and the waters flow. I absolutely love that text. It really speaks to God's creation and what God does in and around the seasons that we get to enjoy. And part of that seasons are the winter months, as he will spread the snow like wool, the frost like ashes, and then send down his pebbles, hail like pebbles. And then he sends his word and melts it away. I've been in this spot where I'm at right now, and in the summer months, and there's been thick trees behind us with the leaves and foliage on them, and the water's so still and calm, and I've seen the fog lift off of this lake, and now everything is still. As it is blanketed with snow, the trees are covered with frost. But we know that in a few months, God will send his word and it will melt away. Oh, those are beautiful words. Words to hold on to on these days of winter when sometimes we kind of feel down and out a little bit. But you know what? Don't do that today, because today is a gorgeous day that the Lord has made. So let us rejoice and be glad in it. Blessings to you, my friends, from the Hills of Maplewood. Amen.